But by looking at these individual things, which are very interesting, they're not able to really generally help you if you don't understand the full picture. Now, the full picture shows you that there are 5 criteria in business, and those 5 criteria are necessary at every stage of a business and its growth. So the first is your plan or your view of where you are in business and the world. The second are the skills that are needed. So the skills needed for a tradie and an electrician and the skills needed to run a medium-sized business with departments are different, and they're developed, and I'm going to show you that, but you still have to be aware of those skills. The next criteria is the organizational structure. Your organizational structure for a small business and a large business are different. The processes and procedures, which you've heard quite a lot about today, are necessary, but when you start, you don't need to write them down because you're the person that's doing it all, but you do need to develop them as you're going along, and you'll see that later. And finally, your action plan or your culture is required. Now, if all 5 of those criteria are in place, you will have good management. And finally, your action plan or your culture is required. Now, if all 5 of those criteria are in place, you will have good management. And with good management, you're going to have trust of your staff, trust of your managers, trust of your suppliers, and trust of your customers. If the organizational structure is not in place, there's going to be conflict within the business because people don't know who to listen to. People don't know what they're supposed to do. People don't know how to achieve what's going on.